Hello, I'm Jakob. I'm part of the Mazetools team. The rhythm interface is divided in two sub-interfaces, the drum interface and the bass interface. The best way to enter it is to just select one of the presets we made here. So first I will add some drums. So you have here the common 808 sounds. You have a sequencer. You have different quantization modes. And you have different banks for the sequence. So I can copy my sequence, go to the next bank and paste the sequence. And you can change the speed of the sequence. So the half of the main sequence loop, or you can double it. I have some states in between. Okay, this is the regular sequencer. You have the 3 rings, the bass drum, the snare and a hi-hat. So let's go to the sound interface, and there you can define and modulate the sound for each of these 3 drum layers. First, I'm here in the bass drum, and because this is a sample of the 808 drum machine, you have here the sample controller active, and I can change the angle and change with it the pitch. And of course the volume with the radios. Same for the snare. You hear there's still a light aliasing sound, and we still work on the anti-aliasing effect, which hopefully comes with one of the next updates. But you can do somehow aliasing effect, for example, with the filter. And if you like to change the sample of the drum sound, you can tap here on samples, and you have a list here where you can go through the different drum samples we provide. If you think, okay, let's change the amplitude of the bass drum, you can go to envelope, and you still see there's the bass drum selected, and you can adjust here the amplitude. Let's go back to the sound I had in the beginning. So the 808 sound is the 0. Same for the snare. Same for the hi-hat. Then you have also here, like in the sampler, the effects controller. And of course also the equalizer. So go back to the sound interface. What you see here is also a synth controller for each of the drum elements. Actually, the rhythm interface is always a combination of a drum sampler, or generally a combination of a sampler and a synth. So turn now the bass drum and the snare. You have the sample sound of the hi-hat and you have the synth sound, which refers also to the key interface. And of course also to the envelope controller. Then you have different wave shapes for the synth. You can change also the note length of each drum element and also of the synth notes with the radius controller of the pitch and length controller, or with the main length controller, which defines all note lengths for the whole drum loop. And then make a mixture of the sound of the synth and the sampler sound. So we have now a regular drum loop. Now I will show you the second mode of the rhythm interface. It's the bass mode. Just tap here or on the maze on new and add here the bass. I will use the neutral bass preset. And what you see here now, the step sequencer changed to the bass mode. It's here, this little icon bass mode also, where you can switch in between the bass and the drum synths. Now I have here a preset of the synth sound and you can just tap into it bass note. Same here, I can make different sequences. And go also here to the sound interface and change here the synth length, length controller. You have a vibrato, changes the pitch of the single bass notes, and of course you can change the bass shape. What's a nice combination for bass is to combine the different layers. So a bass module can have up to 3 bass layers. So turn on the volume again and then I will show you how to add another bass layer. I tap now on push to active. And now this bass layer is active. I can go to the next bass layer and also turn off push to active. And I have another bass layer. And change also the wave shape for this bass layer. And then add the third bass layer. Also push to active. With the next step, I go to the envelope interface and change the amplitude for each of the bass layers. And of course you can also adjust the equalizer for the bass and also put effects on it. This was a little walkthrough the modules. You can support our work by buying our product, subscribing to our channel, or just following our streams. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!